It's Rare Whiskey Friday.
It's whose turn?
I don't remember, man. I'm getting lost these days.
I think it's your turn.
Welcome to Rare Whiskey Friday. We're going to go through and sample a few whiskeys. Some are large distilleries. More often than not, they are small brands without a large amount of distribution. If you should be so lucky as to get your hands on one of these bottles, you're welcome for the review. And thank you to the magnificent bastard that sent it in.
It's good. It's good. It's clean. It's clean. We had some variation. A little strained on the end.
Yep.
A little strained on the end.
I was just all diaphragm at that
A
point.
little strained on the end.
So this is Sisters
Broken Top.
Oregon,
Yes.
a distillery, right? Broken Top. It's a, I think it's a brother-sister combo.
You want to sing?
Well, actually, I don't know if they're brothers and sister. They're married, but anyway,
That'd be weird.
one of them. So we got rye and bourbon.
Yeah.
So they are. I couldn't tell who made it, but it's not MGP.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with the rye.
Did it say what state it came from?
No. It could be. No, it is MGP on this one.
Okay.
So they were sourcing stuff in Oregon, right? But both of these say distilled and aged in Indiana. So what we're about to taste is MGP rye and MGP bourbon. Sorry, I was looking at the other thing that I'm going to do next.
That first approach is like, man, this is not like MGP rye. And then you give it a little swirl and it wakes up that rye spice.
Yeah.
There you go.
So they are making some stuff, but I can't figure out.
The black anise, the black licorice, anise, eucalyptus.
It's such a bummer when you get things like this whiskey
spice.
is the spirit of the Cascade Mountains.
Green
Where's
grass.
it from? Indiana. Indiana's well known for having the spirit of the Cascades inside of it.
And it almost, I keep throwing it around the glass. It's all over the inside of the glass. It's just a lot of aeration at this point. And it's giving almost a menthol quality. It's getting so...
And it is, you know what? It actually is a menthol cigarette. Like, I am smelling a crushed up cigarette leaf paper and menthol.
Yeah. Just flinging around all over the glass, and now, wah, jumping out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rye,
MGP
classic MGP rye.
That is 43.75%.
Nice, simple labeling.
Curious as to the proof.
Another good classic example of
0.75. That's curious.
MGP rye.
All right.
I would almost use that more than Bullet. Like, that's more classic rye than Bullet is.
This is also distilled and aged in Indiana.
So, shake your glass out and rinse it a little. Because I don't want to use new glasses for trying the same bourbon we make and the rye that we can source.
It is interesting.
I like the bottles. I like the design. I like MGP whiskey.
It is interesting to see how it changes whenever people actually do something different to it. Whenever they will finish it, or whenever they will age it in different sized barrels in different climates. Yeah, it is interesting to find that same core of a whiskey, but see around the edges what happens to that thing.
Yeah, for us, if we just bottle it up when it gets there, we call it half-baked, and it just tastes like MGP.
Right.
But in Texas, if we can let our barrels go through a year in Texas, they taste completely different than any MGP. I mean, recognizably MGP, but...
Yeah, the MGP people say is super different. Oaky brown sugar.
Yeah, and very oak forward, actually. Like, very oak forward.
Oaky brown sugar, there's that classic honey.
That is more barrel forward than any MGP that I've had recently.
And it's like, it's the cherry, kind of like the cherry you get from a cherry cough syrup. Proof on that? Oh, that's where the big flavors are coming from. 56.5%.
Oh, so it's a cask, it's a higher.
Yeah. And then you go back, and it unlocks like there's vanilla on that oak stave.
In the palate, it's every barrel of MGP that we've gotten in. That rich, dense middle, kind of a grassy spice high, and a little barrel toast low.
Yeah.
The nose, I keep coming back, smells more and more green and more charred barrel.
And now there's an oversteeped tea
Yeah,
that vanilla.
kind of bitterness.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next one?
These are Hood River Distillers, and we'll use a new glass for these. What's cool with these is, I didn't know this, but I'm interested to try it. Hood River Distillers is effectively a parent company who bought a bunch of small Oregon and Washington distilleries.
Okay.
Or Washington distilleries.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know if it's both Hood River, Oregon, and Washington distilleries, but we have their corn whiskey and their bourbon. And so what they do on the website, they say...
Are they just like a smaller scaled, like a Diageo? Where they just have
I don't know.
whole bunch of brands in their portfolio?
I mean, yes, small, very small scale compared to Diageo.
Yeah.
But yeah, in theory, it looks like that. Like they're making several whiskeys we've tried are being made at little baby distilleries that are in there, they own.
Interesting.
And so this is being released directly from them.
Yeah.
But being made at the distilleries that they own.
Feeder distillery.
Yeah. And so this is I think them just going big on the market for an accessible whiskey.
I've
Kinda
heard
cool.
of that less in the American whiskey scene. Maybe I'm just unfamiliar with it. But I know in Scotland.
Way more common.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, these 4 distilleries are ours.
And they basically give whiskeys that are part of this other recognizable name brand.
For the
distilleries,
blends and stuff. Yeah. Quicksand River Northwest Bourbon is what we're starting with. This is
You know what that is for me?
4-year-old straight bourbon whiskey in Kentucky,
Okay.
mixed with or finished in Oregon oak.
That is a sandy vanilla.
Yeah, that's a weird description, but I see what you mean by that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very vanilla. So in theory, this is 4-year-old Kentucky bourbon finished in Oregon oak.
Yeah. So sandy, the smell of sand, weirdly.
Like hot sand when you're out and you walk out by the beach and you have a little bit of salt air mixed into it.
Yep.
And bizarre.
And then there's a little bit of char around that vanilla too. Sandy vanilla with some wood char.
That's a weird nose.
I like it. Oh, though, what happened? What happened to that
vanished.
vanilla? That vanilla?
No, I still get sugar, but not vanilla. It's
Yeah.
just pure sugar.
Okay, that's what happens.
40%.
Because I'm getting like this actual vanilla on the nose. And then I taste it.
It's just a spoonful of sugar.
It's
And it's not, I mean, it's not that sweet.
You know,
but
it becomes-
switches to white sugar.
It smells like natural vanilla, and it tastes like artificial sugary, like icing the vanilla.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm a fan of what direction that went.
I said,
I say,
what'd you say the proof
Let's
was?
switch to the rye.
40%?
I mean, the corn.
Okay. Is this a nice rug? Like,
Yeah.
okay. Because this this rug has a lot of whiskey in it.
But it's alcohol. It just kills everything that's growing. It's fine. This is their corn whiskey, also distilled in Kentucky and then brought back to the Northwest for aging and finishing and things like that.
So, didn't you just say they had feeder brands?
Yeah, but the feeder brands are evidently also sourcing. I know that they're making things too, but
Did they know they can cut out the middleman?
yeah. I think it allows them to like source into a specific DSP and age there, or finish there, or
Okay.
dump barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa, that's
What is that funk?
I don't know, but it's there. It's metallic. The funk is metallic. I feel like I'm reviewing some '60s album. The thing I like about this guy is his funk is metallic.
It's like, I've had that nose before, but it's the weirdest citrus.
Sweet street corn.
Maybe that's it.
It's roasted, sweet, but sweet.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like mayonnaise either, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you ever get the street corn that has effectively aioli and all these spice things, but it's charred corn,
Right, yeah.
and it's kind of sweet and sugary a little bit, or at least like savory cream sweet. Oh, that was. Oh, then cinnamon zing from nowhere. That is bizarre.
It tastes simultaneously watery
Yeah.
and then
sharp, spice metallic, and sugar.
it. You know
Whoa.
what? I know.
Weird.
I know it's not flavored, but
Yeah.
the way that the flavors present are the same ways that I get like flavored whiskey to deliver their
Yeah,
notes.
like it's wrapped around something. That's bizarre.
Was it cloudy to you?
Yeah.
Not so much this one, but this one,
Yeah.
it's definitely cloudy. And what'd you say the proof was? 45?
4 to 5.
And then,
Yeah.
you know what? Here,
I'm a little disappointed by today's rounds.
I will say, it does this slow motion switch up from beginning to end. It changes. I don't particularly enjoy it, like the flavors that it's giving from one moment to another, but it does give different things. It's not just one single note whiskey from beginning.
Not just sugar corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You desperately want to walk away.
I do. I don't like from everything we tried today. Even though I like MGP,
Body language.
I'm bored.
Hands behind the back, meaning I'm not touching another damn thing.
Yeah.
Shuffling around like I'm ready to go away now.
Yeah.
But once more to the breach.
I've done it 3 times now, and nope.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Bye. Here's the fighting, stealing, drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a
You
friend.
steal, may you steal your lover's.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.